Hi, my name is Nico Cancino. I'm from Bogota, Colombia.
My name is Sabrina Martina. I'm from a small Caribbean island named Curacao.
My name is Luis Varela, and I am from Torreon, Mexico.
Hi, my name's Sister Adele, and I'm from the Houston area, serving here in Salt Lake City.
Oh, hi, my name is Crystal, and I am from Mexico.
Hi everyone, my name is Anthony Anjanarivo. I'm from Antananarivo, Madagascar. One of the bravest things that I've done in my life was in 2009. We had a political crisis in Madagascar, and my dad was part of one of the political parties there. I remember one night a group of mob came to our house. They wanted to kill everybody member of that political party. So we had to flee our house. It was a difficult time for me. I remember my mom praying before leaving the house. She told me to take my sisters and my brother and to flee. I remember jumping out of our window on the second floor of our house. It was really difficult.
The bravest thing I've done in my life, probably tell my friends that I was going to serve a mission, because on my island, there's not many people who know about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They knew that I was a Christian, a religious person, but they didn't know that for the most part, like when we're young, we go and serve a mission. Sometimes I would try to run from it, from telling them, but when the time came to actually go on my mission, I said to myself, I would have to tell them that I was going on a mission. I told them and everything was fine, even though some of them were not very supportive of it. There were others that were, and that's like the most important thing to me.
So the bravest thing that I can think of right now, I don't know if it's the one that I've ever done, is I got baptized when I was 14, and so was my family. We all joined the church. And I remember the first 2 years that we will go to church, right on Sunday, my dad, he will stop at the local store and he will ask me to buy some gum. He told me most of my life what to do, and everything turned out well. So that's why I was like being obedient to him. As I was learning more about the gospel and my relationship with God, I thought about how I was living the gospel specifically on Sundays. And I thought about what my dad was asking of me to buy on Sundays. I decided not to buy on Sundays. So when my dad, he asked me again, and when he asked me to buy some gum, I said no, because he was going against what I was learning and against my personal relationship with God.
The bravest thing I have ever done is to dream big. I was born in a place where you didn't have a lot of opportunities to grow and to be a better person. You have to live a life that was chosen for you, and I just decided to do something different.
The bravest thing I've done is, even though I'm afraid of heights, we went to the top of the Park City Olympic venue and we took the zip line. And it was pretty high just to get to it. Luckily, in order to get in place while you're strapped into your harness and get ready to go, they had a gate up in front of you that was wood, so you didn't have to see how high you were. And once you got all ready, they set you in place, you put your feet against the wood, and they said, "Are you ready?" And next thing you know, the door disappeared. It was thrilling, actually. It wasn't as scary as I thought it would be, but I was really proud of myself for overcoming that fear of even getting there.
The best thing I've ever done, I think it's moving to a different country. None of my family's here, so I think it's a pretty brave thing to do. And I'm doing school in another language and stuff like that. It was hard. The hardest thing about it was to definitely filling out all the documentation, personal things like your visa, your passport, and kind of doing it by yourself. Your generation doesn't want to do like calls to the government. I had to, and that was hard.
So I was really scared because my dad, I don't know what his reaction might be, but my dad, he was actually very understandable of my intent. And so my dad, he didn't ask me again. He was just like, okay, so we're not gonna buy anymore. So I think that's something that was very helpful, but I was like really scared because he was my dad, but he reacted very well.
Heavenly Father helped me do this specific thing and get courage to tell them.
I want to talk about my brother. He helped me a lot. He actually was the first one to decided to do something different, and that encouraged me to like follow his step. But of course, I'm drawing my own way. But like he was there to support me all of the time. Like my family, all my family in general, like they believe in me, and they, even though they couldn't support me how I needed, at least I have their love and like their prayers for me. So I think that helped me a lot to be brave.
Everybody else was going to have fun. I wanted to be a part of the fun that was going on. And I didn't want to have a fear get in the way of my participation.
But my family never done this before, but they always encouraged me to go for a better or higher education, to always have a better life. And I know that if I wouldn't be here, they would have encouraged me to even have a better life in Mexico as well. So.
But I think one thing that really helped us during that day was, first of all, the prayer that my mom said before leaving the house. And the second is I watched a lot of Marvel movies and superheroes, and I still remember jumping like Spider-Man. I'm so grateful for that life lesson and how having faith also in the Lord can help us through difficult times.